Spotted as far away as Oregon, authorities say a Massachusetts child rape suspect's coast-to-coast journey of violent crimes ends right in our backyard. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Lydia Colbita.
And I'm John Gray. Now, for more than a month, Massachusetts State Police say 26-year-old Gregory Lewis have been on the loose running from a rape charge in their state, then making stops all over the country with more shocking crimes being committed.
His run from the law came to a chaotic end late last night in Fort Edward. We've had team coverage on this complicated story all day. News 10 ABC's Heather Kovar will track Lewis's long journey for us.
First, I want to take you out live to where this whole thing ended, and that was in our area. That's where our Lindsay Nielsen right now, determined to get more on the shock of how a major criminal case was cracked in Washington County. Lindsay.
John, this quiet Edward Street community here is still very rattled by this incident. Police say the manhunt for Lewis ended here as his car went careening down and into the Hudson River. It was thankfully to those neighbors who called 911 and also one man who tried to stop Lewis from leaving the scene that he was eventually arrested here.
Heard a car flying down the back street, turned around to see headlights and taillights fly by, and
Chris Diehl says he then heard a crash and found this Jeep submerged in the Hudson River. Police say the driver was 26-year-old wanted fugitive Gregory Lewis. Diehl says things quickly became dangerous as he tried to help Lewis out of the water.
I tried stopping him, hey, just chill out, help's coming. He turned around and pointed a gun in my face. He was just like this in front of me.
Diehl says he was able to help police find Lewis, who fled the scene. Meanwhile, other Edward Street neighbors were hiding in fear.
He started screaming, everybody was screaming, he's got a gun, he's got a gun. I ran away.
Somebody yelled he has a gun, so I ran back in my house.
Once he felt safe again, Brian Mosher recorded this video as the manhunt for Lewis ended. Diehl says he was glad to know his efforts helped officers locate Lewis.
No, he said he was going to jail. That's one comment he made to me that, made me think, but that's all he said is, I'm going to jail.
Police say they did find a gun on Lewis when they arrested him here earlier last night. He is now staying at the Washington County Jail without bail, and the district attorney's office confirms that he will be there overnight, and then most likely, they say tomorrow afternoon, he will be brought back to county court, where an extradition process will begin. To what state he will be going to, that we are not sure, but we will continue to keep you updated. Live in Fort Edward, Lindsay Nielsen, News 10 ABC.